Roundtable with Lenny S, Maya the Brazilianaire, and Big Lite.
Okay, everybody, on with the show!
Take a seat and
What's poppin', it's your boy Swizz, a.k.a. that Oprah. Y'all already know we doing it real major. I'm at the round table hanging out with my homie Lenny S in the building, Maya the B, Big Lite. Y'all already know how we do it on RockMeTV. Don't shrink that screen. Y'all already know what it is. It's showtime. Yeah. Watch your mouth, watch your mouth, watch your mouth, watch your mouth, watch your mouth. Everybody wanna know about Swizz, huh?
This is the Roundtable. We still here with legendary Swizz. So Swizz.
Yeah.
All right, check it out. Even though right now, obviously, from 10 years ago, Jay-Z isn't what he was 10 years ago. I mean, you know, he's way bigger now. But back then, you did the Cameron record, and you did the other joint, Punning All of Them on it. Then you got the call to come do Jay. You met with Jay, and you placed 3 records in one set. I think you only played like 5 beats, and you placed 3. So was that as big back then?
Yeah.
Like, did you understand what Jay was? You know, because you were younger.
Nah, I understood what Jay was, but I didn't understand the history I was about to make. You know, to me, it was like, you know, Jay took the whole cassette, because it wasn't even a CD.
Yeah, it was a cassette. Swizz came to the studio, Quad Studios, and that same day he placed Money Cash Hoes, right?
I think it was Money Cash Hoes, If I Should Die.
It was 3.
Wow.
What was the third one? Coming to Age 2.
Neo.
Smart, very good. Yeah, Neo the Matrix in the building.
That's my prodigy right there.
Neo the Matrix.
That's hot.
Matrix.
Right on time, like a clock.
Yeah. You know, that's family.
So from there, now you got 5 or 6 placements by hot artists. What's the next? What happens next?
You know, it's a chain reaction. You know, the business. You know, everybody want a track, but I just had something to offer. You know, that was more than just tracks. Like, I was one of the first people giving the tracks with hooks already laid down, ideas, no samples. So, you know, the artist was able to fill in the blanks and put it on the radio as soon as they finish it. And I didn't even know that it was that powerful. You know, I was just doing me to give the idea, because my beats I felt was so different that, you know, I was like, this is how you rap on this beat. This is the melody on this beat. You know, and people just started leaving the melodies or saying them over. And, you know, then that word got out. I was like, yo, we don't got to clear no samples. You know, the hook is already there.
Right.
He make them joints in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Right.
But you know, you actually, when you exploded, you had producers running back in the lab, dog. You know, I know, because I know. They was changing their way up.
They had to, you know.
You had people focused.
You know, just like when I hear something, I go back in the lab, even to today. If I hear something that's crack, I go back into the lab and bang out until I feel that I can play something right next to it.
And stand up.
And stand up and be like, okay, I hear that, but hear that go right there.
Why are you talking about that, Swizz? Put your pride aside. What record came out that you wish you did?
With the Benjamins.
Yeah.
Ooh, all about the Benjamins.
Yeah.
It's a lot of those. You know, the J. Rue, the Damager joint.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, you know,
that record's crazy.
It's a lot.
Is there a beat that you have a fond memory that you always be in your heart, like something that, you know, when you old in your 70s, you know?
Oh, man, I would have to say the Bridge Is Over beat, definitely.
What?
You know.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy, yes.
Okay, so did you ever think that you were going to be bigger than the Rough Riders?
I don't think I'm bigger than the Rough Riders
I think you are, though.
Now,
I mean,
because I'm a part of the Rough Riders.
You are a part, but the movement, the Rough Riders movement, I remember the time when you had to clear the dance floor at the club if you did not want to get punched in the face by a dude. Because the Rough Riders anthem, when that came on, every dude came to the dance floor. Girls were on the side cheerleading. Dudes were in the middle going crazy. Let
me tell you why I feel I'm not bigger than the Rough Riders.
Okay.
One, the Rough Riders is a movement that's more than music. You know, we over 1.2 million just bike riders alone.
True.
You know, that's still on that level. And you know, Rough Rider is a person that make it from nothing to something that's on their grind, and there's hundreds of millions of those people in the world. True. So, you know, it's a lot of reasons why I feel like I'm not bigger than the Rough Riders, and I don't think I would ever be bigger than the Rough Riders. That's why I'm happy I'm a part of the Rough Riders.
Humble answer right there. That's how you.
So, you know, I really want to ask something about somebody who I have a lot of respect for and I know well. And that's DMX, the dog. What's up with X, man?
You know, X is X, man. You know, it's just that a lot of his personal business is out there a little more than it used to be. But, you know, X has been X from day one. I love him. I support him. There's certain times where, you know, he got his game face on. That's when we go in and go hard. you know, and then there's certain times where he just doing what he want to do and it's still love, you know.
All right, so let's fast forward 100 million hits, $100 million, 10 Ferraris, 10 houses, helicopters. What day did you decide, man, fuck this, I want to become, or I want to emerge from, or make the transition from producer to artist?
The people made that decision for me, you know, because like it was on my birthday. When is Me Snitches came out? Last year?
A year ago.
Yeah.
It was my birthday last year.
August 30th, because you're a Virgo?
Yeah, my birthday was September. My birthday is September 13th.
Oh, so Wikipedia is fucked up, though.
You know, you can't listen to
Wikipedia.
He at least is a Virgo, though. I'm just saying.
But on that note, we gonna pay some bills.
We come back and find out
Round
that
Table.
Showtime.
We got Swizz Beats in the building.
Y'all
Just
know what
Blaze
it
in the
is.
building.
Virgos are in the building
Don't
tonight.
shrink that mother effing screen.
DJ on point.
Neo the Matrix in the building, CBM in the building, on point, holla.
What's poppin', it's your boy Swizz, aka that Oprah. Y'all already know we doing it real major. I'm at the round table hanging out with my homie Lenny S in the building, Maya the B, Big Lite. Y'all already know how we do it on RockMeTV. Don't shrink that screen, y'all already know what it is. It's showtime, yeah.
Roundtable with Lenny S, Maya the Brazilianaire, and Big Lite.
Okay, everybody, on with the show!
Take a seat and